Feedback.
That's all part of the show.
Hey, she's a ghost.
We got a great show for you tonight. We got a lot of great sketches. We have Nate up in the booth.
Hey.
I stepped on that, so it might be bruised. That's great. Thank you all for coming out. For those of you who don't know, our first installment of this show was last month at the Pit Loft in September. We also did a version of the show last weekend, actually, at Sketchfest, and that was downstairs here in the underground. And now we're up here in this record. Due to a scheduling mistake. But you know what? That's fine. We like being here. It's like my mom always said, you know? I'm only here because of a mistake. Thank you. No, but we love doing, I actually like doing the show in different venues. It gives me a chance to interact with the audience in a different way. It's a different atmosphere for the show. I mean, now I think we're trying to do the show in as many spaces as possible, and we're going to do whatever it takes. Just think of us like the Bill Cosby of sketch show. Just please try to stay awake, though. It's been a big week in the news. I don't know if you all saw this. Joe Biden has announced that he will not be running for president in 2016, which is kind of sad because I like Joe Biden, I do. But I was also not aware that you had to announce when you're not running for president. So I would like to take this opportunity to formally announce that in 2016, I will not be running the New York City Marathon. I don't want to make the same mistake that Hillary did in 2008. You know, enter a really expensive race just to lose to a Kenyan. So Wednesday was officially Back to the Future Day.
Hey.
No, it was. So Wednesday, for those who don't know, was the exact date that Marty McFly visited in the Back to the Future 2 movie. And I don't know if you remember this part in the movie, but he picked up a newspaper and it said, Cubs win the World Series, which obviously can't happen now because the Mets just beat the Cubs this week. And by them, of course, I mean the dreams of an aging Parkinson. All right, you did that.
They already clapped for us.
But that wasn't the only thing that Back to the Future got wrong, right? Flying cars. What else? Hoverboards. What else? Anybody? Pepsi. Jaws 16. Jaws 16 didn't have. Also, right?
No, that exists. Parkinson's exists.
They also got wrong, like, if you go back and you disrupt the delicate fabric of the space-time continuum, I mean, it's going to take effect instantaneously, right? Like, you can't watch it happen slowly through a photograph. And also, who's taking a photograph of you if you don't exist anymore, right? It's the 80s. Film was expensive back then. And you know what? Don't even get me started on Interstellar. Because if you cross the barrier of a black hole...
Stop.
Alright.
Move on.
Blacked out for a second.
Yeah.
Speaking of blacking out, Halloween is just around the corner. Right? Halloween? Come on! Halloween! Which I like to call it Jared Fogel's favorite holiday.
Me.
Who said that?
Child behind him.
I gotta stop. My producers think I'm making too many Jared Fogle jokes, honestly. They do. They are very strict with what I can say, what I can't say up here. But honestly, I'm not a teenager. I'm an adult. I can spend as much time on Jared as I want to. Legal. Halloween used to be a spooky holiday, right? And now it's like the sexy holiday. So like, no, that's fine. I'm all about adding sex to stuff. That's fine. But like, I think we take it too far, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
She really thinks that.
I'm on her side. You go to any bar in the city on Halloween, it looks like Lamar Odom's hotel room. And you know what? Those of you who think that dressing as Donald Trump is an original costume idea, I got news for you. It's not. The Donald Trump costume has been around for a long time, right? But when we were kids, we had a different name for it, didn't we? We just called it a jack-o'-lantern. All right, well, thank you guys very much. We have a great show.